Hey guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Savannah, if you don't know me, and I own a small crochet business called 99% Coffee. This week has been a little bit weird for me. I ended up being sick on Monday, and by sick I mean I slept probably like 18 hours. I slept all day. I slept all night. I was just exhausted and everything like that. So I'm feeling a ton better today. Tuesday was a lot better as well. So I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was just like a 24-hour bug or what it was, but at least I'm feeling better. Nobody else got sick. It was just me. So that's a relief. So as you kind of probably could have guessed, I did not record a ton this week. I'm actually recording this intro on Friday. Like I said, I was out all Monday. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday was just catching up and getting things done. And today is just recording day before I leave for the weekend to go out of town to visit my boyfriend and go yarn shopping a little bit closer to the city, which hopefully has brown yarn because I still do not have any brown yarn. Well, brown. I do have like this weird gray brown and a few like grays, but I don't have just a nice dark teddy bear brown. So the plan this weekend is to go to Joann by him and then go to Michael's, probably a few different Michael's stores, but I'm missing a lot of browns too in Sweet Snuggles, so I'm gonna have to find that too. I ended up getting a new tripod. I'm not sure if I'm a huge fan of it yet. It's a little bit short and my cat likes to play with the legs. So I guess we'll see how it goes, and then if I'm not a huge fan of it, I can always return it. It was just a basic, like Amazon Basics tripod for 16 bucks. So at least it's something to get me off of the table because at my desk right now, I've just got a lot of stuff going on over there. So at least this kind of gives me a little bit of a different vantage point and not just my desk the whole day. But anyway, so this week I've been busy working on my first wholesale order, and by wholesale order I mean somewhat of a wholesale order. I recently got approached by the owner of one of the local bars in town. Her daughter has a birthday coming up, and she really wanted to do an adopt a pet event for her daughter. So what she commissioned me to do was to make a bunch of minis. So these little guys, as well as just in general some other minis. So like, what do I have here? Whales, I have sharks, I have a hamster and a mouse. And she also wanted like some bees and some frogs and such. So this is what I started out with though at the beginning of this week. And over this whole week I've just been crocheting a ton of the minis. She only wanted like 3 of each, so it was like not a huge deal. I think in total, I think it was like 22. And then she messaged me on Monday saying that she wanted to do 25 minis instead, which isn't a huge issue. It's just an extra 3 minis. They only take like max 20 minutes to make. So it wasn't a huge issue for me. I just had to remember to make 3 more of, she didn't even tell me which ones she wanted to have 3 more of. She was just kind of like, just pick because I don't know which ones you have, and I'm tired of picking animals. So I was like, all right, cool, I'll just add another one of the ones that you ordered 2 of. So anyway, let me get the other ones because this is just the ones I started out with, like I said, and I have been doing a ton. And when I say a ton, I mean a ton. So some of the ones that she wanted, and let me get these little guys. She wanted some axolotls, so I made 3 axolotls, 2 pink ones and 1 blue one. She said any colors for these ones, and I know pink is like super popular for axolotls, and I know in Minecraft, which is what a lot of the kids know axolotls from, there's like a really rare blue one or something, so I added in 1 blue one and 2 pink ones. She wanted 3 mice, so I did 3 little mouses. I did a white one, a little gray one, and a little like light brown one. She wanted natural colors for those ones. She also wanted 3 hamsters, so I've got 2 little hamsters, a little brown one and a little gray one, and then I've got a little darker brown one. She wanted 2 bees, so I got 2 bees here, and then I also added another one because of the 3rd order, or the extra order. So I got 3 bees, and she wanted 3 frogs. These are the little frogs. The little frogs are so cute. They crack me up every time. And then she wanted 2 whales, so I have 2 little blue whales and 2 sharks. Hamster down. 2 little sharks. So I've got 2 little gray sharks for her. Like I said, I have most of them done. I have to do 6 more. So I need to do 3 fish still and 3, what was it? Okay, 3 turtles and 3 fish. I just have like a little checklist on my Notion page for it, and it says, let's see, 3 turtles of any color and 3 fish. She said any color, so I'm gonna do probably a pink, a blue, or no, pink, a purple one, and a green one. So I think that those were the 3 most popular ones from the last Adopt a Pet. So I gotta finish up those 6 plushies. Actually 5. I did finish up 1 fish. I'll put a picture of the turtle here so you guys know what it looks like. But I gotta finish those up today, and then I'm going to be heading to my boyfriend's place. So I won't get anything. I'll probably get some stuff done this weekend. I'll probably bring some of the blanket yarn so I can work on some Loveys. And then I have to go ahead and print out the adoption certificates for them, and then they'll be ready to go on Monday. So I'll go ahead and talk to you guys when these are done. Okay, so I'm coming on just for a minute before I get back to work, but I got some mail. And if you have been on Instagram, you probably know what this is already. But I ordered one of the Craft Easy tools that's supposed to, like the safety eye tool, that's supposed to make putting safety eyes on a lot easier. Have I been influenced? Yes. Is it gonna work? I have no idea, but I guess we'll see. We'll find out. I'm actually really excited this came in now because I still have a few of the minis to finish. And what I use now is this wooden block. And you can tell it's been through with all the little nicks on it because I use this also to put on the little magnetic snaps for the snowmen and the ghosts. So it's seen better days. But I use this now, and it is kind of a pain in the butt, especially if you're doing like the smaller ones, because this is probably a good like 3 or 4 inches wide. And if you close up your plushies like one round or whatever, it sometimes is really difficult to get this in. So I'm hoping that this makes things a lot easier. And I wasn't actually going to get one of these for a while because I was kind of sketched out about the whole Kickstarter situation with it. But I'm glad that they at least were able to get it out. The whole Kickstarter situation was just not for me. I've been on Kickstarters before and just haven't gotten what I was promised and whatnot. So I was like, I'm not going to do that. But a few days before, they were doing pre-orders on their website and shipping out like within a week or something. So I was like, all right, I feel comfortable enough to do that now. So, but this is what it looks like. And it just looks like a regular standard set of pliers. Take off this thing. I have 2 little nubbins here, which I assume are to switch out the eye sizes. And then a little wrench. I'm really excited to try this. How does this work? Oh-ho! How nifty! Little nubbins fit like perfectly in there. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Well, so I'm excited to try this out, and I will see you guys later with a little bit more experience with this thing maybe. So first impressions with the safety eye snapper, I'm not 100% sure what I can say. I mean, it does the job. I used it on an 8mm safety eye, and honestly, I don't think it's really meant for safety eyes that small. Like, it did work, the little nubbin thing did work for it, but it definitely didn't feel like it did much because the 8mm are really easy to snap on. I think it'll really help with bigger safety eyes and maybe even the 10mm because my 10mm have like a weird first peg depth. I don't have any with me to show you, but they're like a weird depth. So I think it'll help with those, but with the 8mm, it didn't really do that much. I think it's kind of nifty. I mean, I guess we'll see. I am not exactly sure what this is for. Maybe I should read the instructions. It came with a little scan QR code thing. So I could just do that and see if it's mentioned, but like I figured it might be a wrench to like, you know, unscrew this or something, but it doesn't fit. So maybe I'm just completely missing something, but it's just an extra piece of plastic. The tool is completely made out of plastic, so take that as you will. It's not like it's super brittle or anything. It's not like 3D printed or anything like that, but it's not like a sturdy metal or anything like that, but I think it'll be sturdy enough. I guess we'll see. Like I said, I just got it in. This is not sponsored or anything by them. I bought it because I wanted to try it out, but I guess we'll see over the next few weeks how it goes because I have a lot of stuff that's gonna need safety eyes, so. I'm sleepy. Hey guys, happy Sunday. Surprise, surprise, I forgot to record yesterday. So you guys last saw me on Friday. And yes, I did fix the tripod. So I'm not like looking down at the tripod anymore. I'm more looking up a little bit. So that's a little bit more comfortable for me. You guys last saw me on Friday. I went to my boyfriend's this weekend and I meant to film a little bit at least, just what I was working on and whatnot. That didn't happen. I think I ended up taking like a 4-hour nap on his couch instead, and then I started working on a few other projects after we went shopping at Joann and Michael's over by him. So, but I did get some of what I was looking for. I will say some because I didn't get it all, but I did make it to Joann and they gave me a trash bag to put all of my yarn in, all of my purchase. So that is, I don't think I'm gonna go to Joann for a little while at least, because that's kind of embarrassing walking out of a yarn store with a literal trash bag full of yarn. But the good thing is I found brown, and this isn't the brown that I was looking for. I was looking for more of like a chocolate brown, but I found it. Actually, my boyfriend found it at the bottom of a bin and he was like, oh look, there's some brown, do you want it? And I told him yes, and he said, how many do you want? There's a few down here. So I told him to get me 2 of them. So I have 2 of those now. We also found this light brown almond. I feel like these big balls of yarn are actually not nearly as soft as like the regular 300-gram balls of burlap blanket, but I've been looking for brown for so long that honestly at this point I don't really care. It is not as soft in the ball, at least. As a worked up project, it might be a little bit better. I guess we'll see. But I really just needed brown. I also picked up this one. I think this might make a really cute lion or tiger or even like another fox. I picked up this. This was an impulse buy, but I think it would make a really cute dragon, like a sherbet dragon or something. So I'm gonna play around with this, see if I like it or not. I got 2 really similar oranges. I couldn't decide. I just couldn't decide between the 2. I wanted to get a brighter orange for the foxes, and I said, oh, look it, that's a really pretty color. And then I saw this one, and I said, that one's also a really pretty color, so I got 2 different colors. This one is Bernat Blanket and Terracotta. Bernat Baby Blanket and Terracotta. And this one is Bernat Blanket and Orange Leaf. I don't know why they're so similar, but like named just slightly different. I don't know, but whatever. I also picked up a black because I know I was running out of black. And then I also picked up this one, which I think would also make a really cool dragon, but I think I'm gonna do like a sea serpent or a snake with this one. I think that would be a more fun project than another dragon. We also made it over to Michael's, so I picked up a gray and a white that I need for cats and dogs, and a light brown in the color CHS 16. I don't know, it's like a light almond. It's like that almond brown, a little bit different. And then this dark gray. Once again, I have not been able to find any brown yarn at Michael's in the loops and threads, like Home Chenille or Sweet Snuggles Light. I don't know what's going on with brown yarn right now. I can't find any Bernat Blanket brown, which I swear that they had like a brown yarn, and I can't find any of this in Java. So I have to order it online because apparently it's no longer sold at the store near me. So I don't know what's going on, but please have your brown yarn back in stock. If you do know of a brown yarn that is similar to Bernat Blanket that's a little bit darker than this, like a chocolate brown or something, let me know in the comments. I've been looking for it for a few days because I really want to make like a dark chocolate brown bear, but I just haven't found anything yet. I think the darkest that I've found is actually this, and this is not a very dark brown. It's more like a medium caramel. So I would like to make a darker bear, but we'll see. Now, as for why I didn't record yesterday, aside from the like 4-hour nap that I took, that was a really good nap, by the way, just saying. I finished up, whoa, hello. I finished up these little mini turtles for my wholesale order. So I now have 3 turtles added, and I also finished up my little fishes. And I've got 3 of those fishes, a pink, a little green one, and a blue one. But that completes my order, my wholesale order, of 25 minis for my client's kid's birthday. My customer's kid's birthday client. So I think I have a setup for drop off on Tuesday around noon, so I'll get that dropped off on Tuesday. I do have to print out the adoption certificate still, but that is a job for tomorrow because I don't feel like doing that right now. As for what else I've been doing this weekend, I did try out a new little reindeer pattern. This one is by Crochet by Janina. It's just a little cute little reindeer. I'm not sure if I like it enough to make a bunch of them to sell. I think he's cute for me, but he turned out a little bit smaller than I thought he would. So I think I might just keep him for myself and try to find another little reindeer pattern to add to my collection this year. I also finished this little fox lovey. This is a pattern from Mama Made Minis, one of the knotted loveys, of course, because that's what I usually make. But he turned out really cute. I want to make a few more of them with like the solid yarn and another darker one, I think. Once again, if you find any brown, let me know please, because I really would like to make another one of these with like a little brown tips instead of black. I think it would look really cute, but I can't find any brown. At least not of the color that I'm looking for that. And then I also got this little guy started, and this is a pattern by AQ Crochets. I make a lot of her patterns, like her little ghost pattern and everything are some of my favorites. This little guy is so cute. So this is just the Gingerbread Man pattern. And ignore all the string. I just made the string, I just cut it so that way I would be able to add his eyes in and everything and start on another project while I was at my boyfriend's, because I was just kind of in a mood to do projects, but I didn't have the safety eyes for this guy. So yeah, I made this guy. I think I'm gonna make a few more of them and time them and get the right amount of materials down so I can price them and then add them to my shop this winter, because I think that they're really cute. I think that they'll do really well. I guess we'll see. Usually the stuff that I think will do well doesn't do well. And the stuff that I don't think will do well does well, so I don't know. But I'm gonna go ahead and get this guy some safety eyes. Also, a quick update on this thing. I actually installed these eyes with this, and it was a lot easier to get the second stud on this. If you like normally know how to put safety eyes in, you know that there's usually a 1-click, 2-click, maybe a 3-click if it's like a really thin material. But I was able to get the 2 clicks easily with this for 12mm eyes. This Gingerbread Man is a 14mm minimum eye, I think, so I guess we'll see if it works better with the thicker eyes, because usually I have issues with the 14mm and up eyes installing them. So I guess that we'll see how that works today. Otherwise, I'm gonna go ahead and leave this video off here. I am doing this on Sunday night, and I would like to get the video published by Monday night, or Monday afternoon rather. Wow, that is a mess. So I need to work on editing this video, finishing all that up, getting it ready to go for publish tomorrow, and then start working on next week's video. And I think next week's video, I am going to be challenging myself to kind of stick to a quota of items to make for my next market. I have less than 4 weeks now until my next big market, and one of those weeks is going to be spent in Tennessee. So I am going to have to be like making on the go while my boyfriend drives. So I feel kind of bad for him, but he offered, so I'm not pushing anything on him. He offered to drive while I work on some stuff. So I need to really get my butt moving, because I am not going to be able to bring all of my supplies with me to Tennessee, obviously. I'm going to bring a good chunk, but I cannot bring that much stuff to work on while we're driving. I'm gonna be sticking to a quota for next week at least, and then see what I can get done. So far for next week, I have the 5 penguins, and that's just gonna be those little mini chubby bird penguins that I have. I'd like to get 10 cats done, which is actually pretty easy because I already have 7 cats done and ready to get filled up. So I might just do like those plus 3 and then just add some more items instead, or make more cats. I mean, we'll see. The cats, like I've said previously in past videos, are really popular, so I mean, more of them wouldn't hurt, right? I'd like to get 4 to 5 gingerbread men done, 3 gingerbread women done, and 5 dogs. And I'm just using Notion to have my little list on here so I can kind of keep track with it. We'll see if that actually happens. I don't know, maybe not. But I will keep you guys updated on next week's video, how that goes. If you would like this content and if you'd like to see some more market prep videos and whatnot, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, give me a like down below, and comment and let me know what brown blanket yarn brand you use, because I really need some like nice chocolate blanket yarn. Specifically if it's similar to Bernat Blanket, like the newer Bernat Blanket, because even Premier yarns, like their basic chenille is like that color. It's like that caramel color. And I just need something just a little bit darker. So let me know down below if you do know of any brands, and I will talk to you guys later. Thank you for watching.